Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading with me. We're going to dive straight in and see what's going on for you guys, okay? So this will be for the 17th to the 23rd of February, my lovelies. So let's see what's going on for you guys, shall we? For my gorgeous Aquarians out there, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. We have regret. So maybe you are reflecting on some things that you wish you never did, right? But the affirmation for regret is, I know that I cannot change the past. So whatever you feel like you shouldn't have done or should have done and you regret it, whatever it is, they're calling for you to say this affirmation, right? You cannot change the past. There is no need to sit there and question yourself or question your life when you cannot change it, okay? Only from this point forward can we move on. But don't live in regret, okay? Is the first thing that they want to say to you. The next thing that they have to say to you, Aquarius, let's see. We've got two cards here. All like, okay. All right. So if you are in regret, about anything, the all that glitters card coming through is just a little bit of a reminder here that you never really know what's underneath that. So maybe you feel like, I wish I had done this because my life would be better, but they're saying you don't really know, right? Not everything is as it seems when this card comes in. Okay, like it may look like something on the surface and all glittery and sparkly, but it may not be really valuable. So whatever it is, it's kind of a really nice reminder from Spirit here that you never really know. And if you are thinking about people in the past, like I regret this or I regret that with this thing, I don't know, it's like you're putting on a sparkly, you're looking at it in a sparkly way, like it's valuable of some kind, but Spirit says you never really know what could have happened if you had done that, or if you didn't do that, whatever it is. I don't know what you're regretting or reflecting on. So this is just a really good reminder that not all that glitters is gold, right? Not everything that sparkles is really valuable. Okay, so especially if you're comparing your life to others, it's really important to understand that it may look good on the surface, but it may be a pile of crap deep down, right? Just the spray painted with glitter. So again, don't compare yourself to others. We have the Observer card coming through for you as well, which is a really good card of focusing on your future and where you want to go. So I feel like maybe that's where Spirit is guiding you to think big in your lifetime, to start thinking about expanding what it is that you have right now, but most importantly to observe what's going on around you, maybe even what's going on within you, okay? But this card really is about focusing on your future and thinking about where you want to go next, okay? So that's what they're wanting you to put your attention into. And also the same message here for those of you who need to hear it. Your happiness comes first. And again, if we're focusing on money and all the sparkly things, it may not be really valuable to you deep down. You know, it may not actually make you as happy as you think, or it may not be as fulfilling as you think. So it's just a really good time to observe, not to jump into anything, okay, because you don't want to regret anything, but just to observe and to think about it. All right. So let's dive in a little bit deeper and see what else they have to say. For the Aquarians out there, please, Spirit, let's get two cards out. Okay, White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. I like how that's coming up there. And the Moth Spirit saying surrender now. So they both kind of feel like they're saying trust in the universe here. And I know that gets a bit cliche, but it really is happening. All right, trust in the magic. You know, and again, the same with all that glitters. Just trust in where you're being guided to go and trust that things are going to work out in your favor. And in Moth Spirit, surrender now. That's specifically for people who feel like their life is a bit out of their control and feel like the universe is pushing them somewhere, or that things are, I'm almost seeing like a lake that has a really fast current, and the current is the universe. They're trying to make you go that way. And every time you try hold on to something, like it just slips. And just, that's the metaphor of your life right now. And it's kind of saying that you're going somewhere else. And I really wonder if you're going to be approaching a waterfall, like you're about to go down into a different lake, like if you will. Let's see. Your environment is changing, or something is at least. But let's see what they're talking about here. Let's see. All right. For the Aquarians, let's get two of these. Thank you. Oh, look at this on top of the all that glitches. Someone is leaving your life, or maybe they already did, and you're feeling like, if I just stayed with that person, maybe my life would be a bit better, or maybe it'd be easier. That's not true. Remember, that's jumping up on top of the all that glitches card. Just because it looks good or you're glamorizing it doesn't mean that it actually will feel good if you are still in it. So again, trust in the magic. Everything's happening as it needs to. You also have the cane here, and it says pay attention to your health. Okay, that's the most important thing for you guys right now, is that you're happy and you're healthy. All right, so maybe it's a good time to go see that doctor doctor or go speak to some specialist or whatever you feel called to do, or just to implement better routines into your life. Okay, go speak to a professional, because as you know, I'm not a medic. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. What's the overall energy of this week, please, for them? Okay, you got two. Oh, wow, absolute. Well, this combination is really about knowing your worth enough to walk away and leave something behind if it's just not going to get you where you want to go, right? The Eight of Cups is all about, you want to work towards the Ten of Cups, right? Emotional fulfillment, happily ever after, the life that you want to live for yourself, happiness and community and a happy family, whatever it is, whatever your emotional goals are. This is really about understanding that something is not going to give you that, or has missing pieces involved, right? The Eight of Cups, there's no more cups here. You have to go out and find the last two. So whether it be partners, okay, whether it be, again, emotional goals, whatever it is, emotional fulfillment, whatever. The Empress, though, is all about your self-worth and abundance. And because she knows what she's worth, she knows that she's going to have that thing that she wants for herself. So whether it be for you guys, let's just say happiness. You have to let go of something that is not going to get you there in order to find a thing that does. Okay. And I wonder if some of you, this is about a relationship. Just for some of you out there. Or friendships or stuff like that. So don't come off your throne unless it is to find what it is that you are deserving of. But don't settle is basically what I want to say with that combination. All right. And that could be similar to the surrender now. All right. Let's see what else. Let's see your energy this week. The Queen of, well, there we go. Also the same thing about having confidence in yourself. You are showing up as a beautiful being, all right, within this week, which is awesome. Optimistic she is. She's got great ideas. She is, again, all about self-worth, confidence, strength, and compassion, okay? A great leader as well. So this is what you are embodying, okay? And I just feel like maybe something's not reaching your standards here, but let's get your challenge here. What is the challenge, please, for Aquarius this week? The King of Pentacles. Again, it could be your material well-being and your material wealth. It could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, right? It depends on how it resonates with you. It could be about your stability, right? Your material well-being. So that could be to do with your home or your assets, whatever it is. Let's clarify this, please. Why is the King of Pentacles the challenge for Aquarius this week? The Five of Cups. Okay, there's some disappointment in this matter here. Why is the King of Cups, King of Pentacles here in a challenge? The Sun, the Moon, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. You could be overthinking it. I don't know if this is a connection or outside of that. So apply it to your situation, however it is. The Ace of Wands is the thing. And I was picking up that, again, some of you might be being ruled by desires, so it could be a really good time to zone in again on what brings you happiness for real. If you're wishing you were with someone who made you miserable, they made you miserable. Don't glamorize it. It's almost like needing to take off that desire, because that's where it's coming from. I don't know why I'm feeling it like this, but it just is. Some of you, though, if it's not that message to do with that, the Moon and the Nine of Swords is really about, emotionally feeling a lot of intensity around the Ace of Wands, what you're desiring, okay? It could just be this material wealth. I just don't like what we're attaching our worth to, because it's not bringing you happiness. And you might be able to see that, it might be just like relentlessly chasing a goal, and that's good. Like having this standard for yourself is fine. But if it is draining your life force energy because you're not there yet, and maybe I'm not worthy, maybe I'm never going to get there, and everyone else is getting there and I'm not getting there, or you face disappointments and it hits you because you feel like you're not going to reach that goal. I don't know what this is or what I'm trying to say even, but it just feels like something's not good for your mental health, okay? The way that you're approaching it, or the way that you're going after it, or the thing that you're going after is this is like very pessimistic energy. It might even be self-sabotage. And I only say that because in the Five of Cups, she's so upset that she's just draining everything else. When you're like that, when you're like, well, if that's not going to work, then screw everything, just mess everything up, And the moon, like deep feelings, deep, intense feelings all around this Ace of Wands, an idea. Now, the Ace of Wands might not be the bad thing, right? I just don't know what this is for you. But I do want to say that the way that you're approaching it, the way that you're seeing it might be the problem. Because the sun is here. They want you to look at things that make you happy. They want you to start paying attention to your health and your happiness, your mental health even as well. So maybe you need to take a little bit of a break here from whatever it is that you are rushing ahead into, because what's really important, and I always say this with the Observer card, what's going to take you there is whatever you're doing now, right? Or whoever you are right now is the thing that's going to take you there. So I feel like that's where surrender is coming through. I always say with this, the fox, being strategic or thinking about a strategy to get yourself to that moon is important, but you never know what's in your present moment that's going to take you there. For you guys, I feel like it's yourself. You may be wishing that you were different. I wish I was more stable. I wish I had this. I wish I had that. I wish I had more motivation or passions, or I don't know. I really don't know who I'm speaking to out there. But it's this present version of yourself that needs to transform to become that. So this version of yourself is going to be the version that takes you to that new version of yourself, right? You can't, as it comes with a phrase where it's like, you can't hate yourself into loving yourself, right? You can't punish yourself in a way to become more loving. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I was more compassionate, you know, but you're not giving yourself compassion. Or it could be about abundance, you know, I just wish I had more money. I wish I had this, but you're not having an abundant mindset. You're not thinking or speaking abundance onto yourself. You're chasing something that almost needs to come from within first. And that comes back to that Empress energy, right? Needing to know that you're worthy, okay? And leave anything behind that's not fulfilling that Empress energy. So it could be certain feelings, it could be certain idealizations. I don't know if that's even a word for you. All right. I feel like it's like you need to find peace within yourself first before you start chasing everything else. You know, that's the vibe I'm getting. Start back from the square one again, or this present moment. Come back in to this present moment. All right. And I guess in trust in the magic, you will get where you want to go, by the way. And I always say that with this card, like you will get there. It may seem impossible, may seem really out of reach with where you are right now, but you will get there. Okay, so calm down. Trust in the magic and the fact that miracles can happen, and the way that life can change can be completely unexpected in a good way. Okay, you just have to focus on where you are right now in order to do that. What is the advice for Aquarius? The sun, exactly that. Focusing on happiness, focusing on yourself, focusing on freedom. Free yourself from these restraints, whatever you got going on, these fears, these forts, this mindset, whatever it is. Surrender. Okay, the sun. Can we clarify, why is this the advice? The Two of Swords, needing to make a choice, all right, or to cut something out. One more for that. The Five of Pentacles. And I do feel like it might be about, because this jumped on top of chess, someone is leaving your life. Some of you need to let it go. If someone's going to walk away, allow them to walk away. I wonder if that's what it is. But either way, Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles is a feeling of lack or loss or missing an opportunity, or feeling left out in the cold by someone or the universe, whatever it may be. The Two of Swords, I feel like you're being called to try and find happiness in this moment. Even though you wish things had changed, or you're living in regret of some kind, or again, wishful thinking in some way. They want you to find happiness in the now, okay? To focus on yourself, whatever your choices should be about your happiness, right? Should be linked to your happiness. Can I get more advice? Like, how can they implement the sun in their life then? Page of Cups. So following your heart, doing more things that make you feel more joy. And the Ace of Swords. I wonder if there is some sort of clarity or communication that you can make, even if it's to yourself, to really help you understand your feelings a bit better, to free yourself from feelings, whether you write it down on a piece of paper and burn it, whether you need to get something off your chest in some way, or to speak to somebody who can help you understand what you're feeling, or journaling, I don't know, gaining clarity over your feelings so that you can set yourself free from them is really going to help you out here, to make you feel a bit more positive about where you want to go. All right, my angels, I'm sorry if that felt like a therapy session. This will only probably resonate with somebody out there, like one person maybe, but it was clearly a message. So let's focus on that Queen of Wands. That's who you are. You are a confident being. You are courageous and bold, but I just feel like something's got you focusing on the wrong thing, you know? So stop paying attention to yourself, who you are inside, not outside, and how everything looks on the outside. That doesn't matter in terms of the universe and what you're bringing in, right? You are what you attract 99% of the time, okay? Or at least the standards that you set and what you allow into your life, consciously or unconsciously. So start having higher standards of yourself, but not in a way that you freak out, in a way that you know you already are that person. You already have those things, okay? Okay, anyway, I love you guys. Wish you all the best. Send you my love. Have an incredible rest of your day, and also enjoy the rest of your week, all right?